Hi, my friend. I am really glad that we are having this opportunity to connect today because I had this inspiration to share with you, and I really perceive that it's going to be extremely helpful to you in your life, especially if you're watching this video. There's a good chance that our resonances are in alignment here. So I was sitting today and allowing myself to really feel what did I want to create today? Because one of the things that we sometimes do as human beings is we get a little wrapped up in the story of our life. And sometimes when we get wrapped up in the story of our life, the day to day can suffer a little bit because we're sometimes so much in our heads, as it were, and we're trying to make something happen that we sometimes forget the moment. And that even happens to me too, you know? It happens to all of us. I mean, this is a very, very convincing experience. So it's pretty cool. But here's something that I have started to engage in that's really helped me with my awareness and my responsiveness with life, and I wanted to share it with you as well. So what I do is in the morning, after I do my routine and everything, before I jump into action with whatever it is I'm going to create today, I am choosing to give myself at least 10 minutes where I sit and I ask myself, if today was your only day of existence, if you woke up with all these memories of being who you are, and really, this was the day that you get to live and reflect all the experiences, all the values, all the preferences that you have in your life, and today was the reflection of that. What would you choose to be and do today? And it's such an interesting question because a lot of times we have this tendency to almost put life off, right? Sometimes we have this tendency to live life kind of on hold, where it's like, well, yeah, I'll get to that. First I got to do this type of mentality, right? And, we've all done that because it can really feel like life starts piling on. But the funny part of that is that's the illusion. That's the game. We in each moment, we can find a million and one reasons why we don't have time or space or energy to do something. But at the end of the day, at the end of the moment, we are voting. We are resonating our life with every choice we make in every single moment. It's not who we think we need to be. It's not who we want to be. It's what we're embodying in the moment. And that's what's being created in reality. That's what's being experienced and expressed in reality. And I'm not saying that so you suddenly jump up and go, oh my gosh, so I should do this, I should do that. It's actually more like you might have some mental thoughts about what you should or shouldn't do, what you want to or don't want to do. But if you give yourself permission to really get to the core of what it is you want, you might find that you're like, well, I want to do all this ambitious stuff, but maybe right now in this moment, the person that's most true to you is the person who is more introspective, who is more contemplative. Maybe there's a beauty in you embodying that at the moment. And that's sometimes an interesting one, especially for type A personalities to process, because there's this feeling like you always have to go, go, go. And yet, we know when we are moving and working and attuned to the cycles of our life, because our life does have cycles. None of us are ever up all the time, and none of us are ever down all the time. We might create that experience for ourselves. We can experience up times and down times with a sense of lightness. We can experience up times and down times with a sense of but all in all, our experiences are these neutral, flexible, ever-shifting resonances that flow in and out of our life. And our choice of responsiveness to the moment is the reflection of what we are choosing to embody. And I have said this many, many times that we are internal to external creators. Not because we need to try and micromanage our experience of reality, because that is not our jobs as humans. Reality unfolds on its own. It's part of this whole co-creative, interconnected nature. So you are more responsible, able to respond, responsible for your creative bubble here. Now, your ability to respond can have huge ripples in the experience and expression of reality. And your ability to resonate and focus can actually shift your experience of reality nearly instantaneously. But the key that often gets almost misplaced or forgotten or not seen through this experience is when we are trying to control life because we don't want to face things, when we are trying to manifest money because we are afraid of not having money, when we are trying to make things happen because we think we need those things to be who we are, then we are just fooling ourselves. Because who we are is who we are regardless of our circumstances. And every single moment is an opportunity for us to respond and reflect that. Now, that doesn't mean you don't get to have cool things in your reality as well. Doesn't mean you can't choose to resonate to the frequency of money or of, relationships or what you want. But I would invite you, in a manifestation happy society that really wants the instant fix, I would invite you to go that step deeper and say there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting all the cool things you're wanting. I want all kinds of cool things. But I find that when we try to strong arm our creative manifesting, creating, however you want to call it, ability, when we try and strong arm that, we are missing the essence of how truly powerful we are. And the more we can create from a sense of synergy, being in sync with not only ourselves, but our collective humans and our collective nature and our collective earth, the more we create from this place of really getting to the core of what we're wanting, not just what we think we want, not just what sounds like fun, but what we're asking for as a human, as an individual, as a heart, as a mind, as a body, and as a collective. When you tune into all of those at once, that is you moving in alignment. And I think the thing that some people forget is that you getting the things you want, you experiencing the experiences you want, is in alignment with the experience of the collective. And it's just that as humans, we have so much tried to artificially create our experiences of reality by propping them up and forgetting how much we are in synergy with each other, that we had to create these artificial constructs like money or like, business contracts or whatever it is. And when we're working from our true nature, when we're working from who we truly are, all these things flow. Everyone gets what they want. And I understand that, I'm not suggesting, hey, drop everything, throw out your money. Like, I suggest that you sit with what I shared with you a moment and really consider what that means for you. And rather than looking at it as something you have to make happen, it has to all happen now, maybe ask yourself if that sounds good to you. What's the first step from where I'm at right now? What's the first step from where we're at collectively right now? Can I take right now to start embodying that reality, to progress that reality, to resonate out to other people who are going, yeah, I did that. I feel that. Because I feel such a profound shift in all of us. And I know I say shift all the time. It's because it's happening all the time. And it's picking up this tremendous momentum. Every moment more people are waking up, and it's exciting. I'm getting goosebumps. Can you feel that? So I really want to invite you in this video to consider your responsibility to your life as the individual and the collective simultaneously. And again, your responsibility is to give yourself and allow yourself to live your truest joys on all levels, your truest truths, your truest full life experience. Full life experience. And understand that that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's, sunshine and butterflies and cupcakes. Full life experience. That exists for you. And it's yours to have. I have so enjoyed connecting with you on this video, and I look forward to us having more talks, more connections soon. Bye for now.